Welcome to my very first daily, weekly vlog. I'm a mom over 40 that I was a working mom all my life, working full-time, single mom with my first kid for 10 years. Then I met my husband. He helped me a lot. Still full-time mom, had my second kid, my daughter. And when I hit my 40s, when I hit 40, something kind of clicked and my body started kind of acting up. I always tell everyone that my body kind of turned off a switch when I turned 40 that I didn't like. I loved my 30s. That decade in my life was like amazing. But when I hit 40, it's not that I'm not liking my 40s. I'm 43 now. But these things are different. So when I hit my 40s, I decided to quit my job. I retired. I did my 20s in the Air Force, so I retired. I always planned to stay in the service until I was 50, and then retired. But I guess things change when you hit 40. A lot of things, and not only I realized I was not spending enough time with my family, especially with my kids, but also my body was not the same body that it was when I was 30. Like everything was hurting. I started gaining weight. After I had my daughter, I had it later in life. I was 38 or 39 when I had her. 39. I couldn't lose 1 pound. I was 100. Granted, I've always been very skinny in my life because I've always been very active. When I had my daughter, I was 165, I believe. I stayed there. 3 years after I had her, the baby weight was still there. I decided to be a stay-at-home mom. And let me tell you, my dear friends, it was a very difficult change for me. Not only because when you work all your life, that becomes like your purpose in life. Even though you have 2 kids, even though you have a life and a family, like the work becomes the purpose on your everyday. The reason why you wake up. I know it doesn't sound pretty because I had 2 kids, but that's what my life was. And even more when you're in the service, which is that's a different culture. Like it's very difficult to explain. If you've been through this, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. If you've always been a stay-at-home mom, God bless you. Your kids, believe me, are receiving exactly what they need, and you're doing a great job. You're a great mom, even though every morning you think you're not. You are a great mom, and you're doing a great job. And if you're a working mom, you're doing a great job too. If you need to work for your kids to have a plate of food in front of them every day, you're doing excellent. You're doing the best you can do. Kudos to you. Don't punish yourself with your thoughts, because I know I did every single day. Then when I retired, it was very difficult for me. The first 2 months, woof, it was vacations. After the first 2 months, the reality hit in the beginning of 2024. I had a realization when I woke up one day and said, and I looked at me at the mirror, and I said, I don't like what I'm seeing. That was reflecting in the way I was acting every single day with my kids, with my husband, and I was kind of miserable. Let's also talk about the pains. Like, you don't know if you're in menopause or you're in premenopause, or it's just something your body does. I went to the doctor because I had so much pains in my body, and like I was uncomfortable. And you know your body. you know something is not right in your body. When something is not right in your body, you know. But out of the blue, I started getting this aches in my period. I know this might be TMI for some, but my period was kind of weird, and in between my periods I was having pains. I went to the doctor, VA doctors, God bless VA. They both told me that's normal, that's your body. Well, that's part of life. You'll never be without, I remember one told me, you'll never be without pain ever again. That's how you're gonna live. You have to learn how to live with pain now. I started researching about, well, hormone panels and how your hormones, doesn't matter your age, they could be adjusted, and your energy levels could be, no, maybe not back to normal or back to what they were, but you could have more energy. We went through that when you hit your 40s, or you're going through that. Let me know that I'm not alone. I am part of a mom's Facebook group where I live, and all these videos started because yesterday one lady, and you know what makes me feel sad for her is that she posted this anonymous. She didn't want to talk, like she felt ashamed of talking about this, and she posted this anonymous. She's like, hey, I'm a mom, I just hit my 40s and I don't know what's going on with my body, but I'm ashamed, everything aches. I feel like I want to cry, I don't know what I'm gonna do, I have kids, I have a husband, and I feel so lost. She just went on and on, just like me in this video. She went on and on and on and on. And if a lot of the moms there pitched in and said, hey girl, you're not alone. And I even told her, hey, I'm 43 and 40s are no joke. My dear friend, the 40s are no joke. That switch is actually turned off when you cross that step of 39 to 40. Something changes, something switches in your body that no one talks about. Everyone talks about how fabulous the 40s are, and the Hollywood stars, they're like, oh, they're 50 and they look so. No, that is not the reality for a lot of us. We have to learn to live in pain, but there are options out there. Unfortunately, your medical insurance will not cover it, and you have to pay out of pocket, and it's very expensive, because that's what I'm trying to do, was started slowly to do. But there are options. I don't do Botox or anything like that. I have my personal opinion about Botox. But I did what they call Morpheus. It hurts. And this Tuesday I'm going for my after picture, so I'm gonna post that, and I'm gonna talk I'm gonna tell you all about Morpheus when I have my after pictures, my opinions, and if it's worth it, how much I paid, and how much it hurts. I'm gonna tell you all about it on Tuesday when I take those pictures, if they provide me with the pictures right away. But if you are in this position, don't feel ashamed to talk about it anonymous. Tell everyone, because I'm pretty sure there are so many people out there that feel the same way as you. So many women, so many moms out there are feeling so bad with themselves, and we're hiding behind I don't know what, and smiling and trying to be the best mom, especially now after Christmas, that we were like, yeah, happy Christmas, yeah, I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love my holidays, I mean Christmas, I love Christ, and we love to celebrate his birthday. But let's talk about the elephant in the room, that the dress that you wore, or the clothes that you bought, you didn't like how you looked, or your hair doesn't look the same way, or you feel so tired that you just want to sleep on Christmas Day and New Year's Eve, you didn't feel like going out. Let's talk about that too. We have to be good. We have to understand, and we have to learn how to make a balance. And I'm preaching to the choir, I guess, or I'm just preaching to myself, actually, because I have to learn about this. And this is the whole purpose about this channel. I have to learn how to balance and not always focus on my kids and on my husband. No, I have to learn how to balance. God first. That's not negotiable. God and Christ goes first. They go first. And then everyone else is the same. You, your husband, your kids, everyone has to be good. Everyone. Don't put yourself last, because by the time you get to yourself, you will have no energy and it will be bad. And you know, I'm telling you the truth. So, I started about 3 months ago Tricepatide, because back in the summer I started semaglutide, I think is how you call it. Horrible, girls, horrible. No show. I was like, it was bad. I lasted a month and I quit. It was very expensive too. So 2 months ago, a little bit more than 2 months ago, I started Tricepatide with a lipo bee, something that burned fat faster. And let me tell you, I've lost almost 20 pounds. I'm in 138 pounds. And now I'm in maintenance. I don't want to lose anymore. But I want to reposition a couple of things in my body that are just in places that I don't want. That was my very first rant for this channel. Hopefully, I was mumbling and going over and over. But hey, sometimes we don't need, we just need this. So, few things. If you feel the same way, don't feel ashamed about sharing how you feel. Don't feel ashamed. 2, find yourself your tribe. That's what I'm doing with this channel. Find yourself your tribe and support each other and be there for each other. Find yourself what works for you. If it's either hormone replacement, if it's eating better, if it's working out, if it's getting out of the house. You know what I'm also doing? I'm also a challenge of 40-40 is you're gonna see a lot of faith stuff in my channel, because I love God, I love Christ, and without them, my dear friend, I will be lost. I can talk to you about that story in another day, in another video. I am doing a 40-40 challenge, which is 40 days, 40 miles. So we're reading the book of John for 40 days, and we're walking at least 1 mile a day, while listening to a podcast, a Christian podcast, or reading another book of the Bible, or going deeper on the book of John, however you prefer. So that's what I'm doing. And so I'm adding that. Every single day I'm walking that mile. Let's go out. You know what? I'm gonna start adding that as a playlist, even though it's January 5th. So I don't care. I'm gonna start. It's gonna be 35-40 instead of 40-40. But yeah, I'm gonna do it. And feel free to pitch in and tag me or whatever. I don't even know how this works, but let's walk that mile. Let's get out of the house. Or if it's too cold when you're leaving, or if it's snowing where you are leaving, if you have a treadmill, walk a mile in the treadmill. If you don't have a treadmill, go up and down your stairs. If you have a stairs, go up and down 10 times. If not, just go around your house, or around whatever, or do some type of yoga or stretching or whatever, or just meet with me in my life and try to do what I'm doing. But be careful, because I am, like I said, I'm not a professional, so I don't want you to get hurt. Do what you can do. So yeah, let's do that. I like that. Today I'm gonna post my first smile, even though we are already 5 days into the book of John, or 5 days into the challenge. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for joining me on my drive to the airport. I appreciate that I was not alone, that you were there with me. Thank you. And if you like my mumbling and rumbling and just going over and over, subscribe. And if you like this video, hit that like button to let me know everything about what you're going through if you're in your 40s, mama. I want to know that I'm not alone, and I'm pretty sure another moms out there want to know that they're not alone. So I hope to see you this week. I don't know tomorrow, but for sure on Tuesday I'll see you. Well, I'm gonna record on Tuesday. Maybe on Wednesday you'll see me. I don't know how long it's gonna take to upload the video. This video is 27 minutes long. It is. If you stuck with me until now, thank you. I appreciate you. I love you already. You're my friend already. You better subscribe and like. See you on my next video.